My parents told me we were going on a family vacation for my birthday, but when I came downstairs with my suitcase, my sister, the favorite, just laughed and handed me a list of chores to do while they were away. That evening, I sent them a photo of my small birthday celebration with some unexpected guests, and they freaked out, immediately booking the next flight home. 3 days ago, I celebrated my 15th birthday, but things didn't exactly go according to plan. On the morning of my birthday, my parents came up to me very happily and told me that, to surprise me, they had arranged for a family trip to the Poconos. I was super excited. Being the less important younger sibling, I don't usually get surprises like this, and I was really happy. However, a couple of hours later, after I was done packing and went down with my bags to leave with my family, I saw that my parents were already out. It was just my older sister, Alex, 17, female, who was waiting for me downstairs. She is the golden child, the one who can always get our parents to do exactly what she wants, and this time was no different. She seemed very happy, so I instantly knew there was something wrong. When I asked her what was going on, she told me there was no need for me to pack my bags and that I could go out and unpack. At first, I thought the trip had been cancelled altogether, but then she told me there would be no family vacation for me and handed me a piece of paper with a list of chores written on it. I was very confused. Then she told me that, even though my parents had surprised me with a vacation in the morning, they had a discussion, and Alex thought that because we have our finals coming up in a couple of weeks, it would be much better for me to stay at home and study. But she gets to go because she's already done with everything. In the meantime, if I started getting bored without my family while they were away in the Poconos, I could start working on these tasks that needed to be done around the house. Then she laughed and said that instead of looking upset, I should really be thanking her because she had bought me some time to study and prepare for my finals rather than waste my time frolicking outside with my family. I was so hurt that I couldn't even bring myself to say anything except ask where our parents were. She told me she was the one who had already sent them off to the airport and stayed back so she could deliver this to me in person because that was her birthday gift to me. She said that my parents wanted me to know they were not giving me false hopes, but Alex had brought up my finals, which were going to be held in a couple of weeks, just after they had surprised us both with the news of the trip, so they couldn't ignore it and thought this was for the best. They had apparently let Alex tell me about this because they couldn't bring themselves to break my heart, and I knew for a fact that Alex loved and relished the opportunity to humiliate me like that. So, I resisted the urge to start crying in front of her and went back upstairs with my bags. I waited until I heard the front door shut, and then I finally broke down and cried for an entire hour. Alex has always hated me, and I have known that. I've also always known that my parents will just do whatever she says without thinking much because, to them, her word is the Holy Grail. But I couldn't even imagine that they would do something so cruel and humiliating to me on my birthday, of all days. Alex and I have had our fair share of fights before and my parents have always taken her side, but this was unimaginable.